Game number 154 of 162 tonight. The 71 Pirates and the 78 Tigers. Both teams in second place. The Pirates are 2 games ahead of the Dodgers for that final playoff spot. 2 games, that's it. You can see Roberto Clemente hitting .330, Dave Cash .321, Al Oliver .319. They're a very good lineup. That's good. The 1902 Pirates just shot out and looking really good there. While the 1948 Indians were last place on July 29th, but right now they're third. They're looking in. The 1949 Dodgers have been underneath the 1971 Pirates for a while, but they're coming back. They're always ahead. They dipped below in mid-August, and then they came back. So anyway, the Detroit Tigers of 1971, you could see a little bit different. So 78. 78 right now is second, and they're dipping down. The Oakland A's were done, dead to rights. And now everybody is falling. The 83 Rangers are falling, and the Seattle Pilots started out all right, and then they just went downhill. They were all right until July, then they're downhill now. So the 78 Tigers, they have the Oakland A's. They're tied with the Oakland A's, the defending champions. The defending champions are roaring back, and they're looking like they could take this second spot. That would be big. You can't forget about 1984. This is 1971 and 1978 right now. We're about ready to go from Tiger Stadium. Tiger Stadium in Detroit. You're going to have Cash Stennett, Roberto Clemente, .330 hitter. He's having a great year this year. 72, he's down, but 71, he's good. Oliver Hebner, Sanguin, Milt May, Gene Kleins, and Gene Alley, the Genes. And 8-9, still they're doing very, very well. And a lot of RBIs for them. 49 and 54. Nobody has 100 RBIs yet. Bob Johnson, the pitcher, 3-5, 3.94 ERA. Bob Sykes will pitch at 7-11, 4.89 ERA. Such a record to put so much on. Ron LaFleur will start out. 260 average, 4 home runs, 25 RBI. Here's Lou Whitaker second. Rusty Staub is third. What a year for Rusty Staub. But now we're going to see the MVP candidate, Jason Thompson. Jason Thompson is hitting .265. He has 48 home runs and 118 RBI. John Walkenfuss is the DH, 30 home runs, 70 RBI. Steve Kemp, Alan Trammell, Aurelio Rodriguez, and Milt May. Milt May, the same Milt May. Milt May, Milt May. It's the same guy. So they're on 2 different teams, one on the 71 Pirates, one on the 78 Tigers. Bob Sykes is pitching. So we go to Tiger Stadium now. There's a lot of things we're going to catch you up on, a ton of things. And as we show them to you, we'll explain all the different scores and everything. But here comes Dave Cash now. Dave Cash is hitting .321. The top 4 hitters are over 300. Now the pitch, it's going to be on the ground, and that doesn't work. What's going to happen? Well, we got to get something out. He's safe. And Dave Cash gets an infield single. We got to do something different. So there. Rennie Stennett now. Single. Yeah, let's see that the whole game. We could do true radio. I won't even see the action. Here's Rennie Stennett now. Hitting .311. They have Dave Cash on first. That'll be to left field, and that'll be over, and a base hit again. So they go to first and second. You can see the overview of the stadium. They're going to third. Are they going to throw to third? No, they're not. It's going to be first and third now. Cash to third. I like the overview. But now what we're going to do really quickly is we're going to go to wide low. Here is Roberto now. .330, 16 home runs, 97 RBI. Bob Sykes has to get out of this inning. The 78 Tigers are getting crushed. That'll be to right field, and that's going to go over in a base hit. Clemente has his 98th RBI. Base hitter going to go to second. It'll be second and third now. And a big second and third. I can't believe this. This is unbelievable now. Here's Al Oliver, the left fielder. Bob Sykes in 8 pitches is such in trouble. Oliver struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. Finally, they get 1 out. The Pirates feeling that they need to get a second one here. Here's Richie Hebner, third baseman. They got Rennie Stennett at third. Maybe Sykes can settle down here. High and to right field. Will it be enough? It'll be caught. They throw all the way to third, and he is out! Oh! Oh! They get him to third. They get him going back. What a throw! And the Pirates only get 1 to score. 1-0 Pirates. We go to the bottom of the first. So here's Ron LaFleur, center field. Center field for Ron LaFleur. He's hitting .260. Bob Johnson now will be out. Lots of stuff happening. It'll be on the ground. They're going to throw the first one out. So the 78 Tigers and the Oakland A's, the 71 Pirates. These two teams very, very entangled. A 2-game lead for the Pittsburgh Pirates over the Brooklyn Dodgers of 1949. So that'll be big there for 1949 Dodgers. Here's Lou Whitaker. 1-0 Pirates. Whitaker, it'll be on the ground to third. They'll throw all the way to first, and they get the out. It's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs. Boy, these Tigers have really been dropping. Here's Rusty Staub. Rusty Staub hitting .284, but he has 32 homers. The pitch. Johnson will deliver it to Staub. It'll be center field. And underneath is Gene Kleins. At the end of 1, the score, the Pirates 1 and Detroit nothing. Manny Sanguin now against Bob Sykes. Bob, 16 pitches he'd like to forget, most of them. There are a couple he'd like. That'll be second to first, 1 out. And that was pretty good. Lou Whitaker to Thompson. Here's Milt May, the DH on both teams. May. Return, May strikes out. There's going to be 2 outs. The Pirates 1, Detroit nothing here in the top of the second. And Gene Kleins. The first 3 Pirates got hits, no hits since. And here's Gene. On the ground, it'll be to short. The throw to first, they get him out, and that's going to be it. The Pirates 3 up, 3 down. No big fanfare here. It's 1-0. Jason Thompson. Could be an MVP. Could be. Bob Johnson, let's see what Jason does here. Strikes out, 1 out. So Jason Thompson strikes out. Here's Walkenfuss. Hitting .246. Nobody on Detroit is hitting over 300. Johnson, the pitch, that'll be on the ground. Short all the way over, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. Here's Kemp. And Steve Kemp. Kemp a sharp hit, and that's the first of the day for the Detroit Tigers. And Kemp will get a single. Here in the bottom of the second inning. Kemp will be on first. This is big. Here's Alan Trammell. Trammell 220, a disappointing year for Allen. Very disappointing. There it is, deep to center field though, not long enough. And that's going to be out number 3. It kind of reminds you of this season, and for Alan Trammell, just you think, and then he doesn't do. We go to the third. Third inning. The out-of-towners, the Pirates winning there. 72 Pirates winning. That's big for them. The 95 Indians are against the Phillies. That's big for them. The 84 Tigers, they got to win 3 in a row. No, you see, those are the only games going on. 1949 Dodgers. That's what we're all looking at. The Yankees have 31 lead. The 27 Yankees, really quickly, are they playing? No, they're not. Who do they play? The 1927 Yankees. They play the 1917 White Sox. Remember, the Blue Jays are 2 behind the 27 Yankees. Bob Sykes to Gene Alley. Oh, it's going to hit here, and he's going to run. Gene Alley, the 9th hitter, he goes past first. He'll go to second base. They throw it in. He's going to second base, though. Alley has 10 doubles in the year. And he goes back and takes the sure thing. Gene Alley, the shortstop, only hitting 220. Here's Dave Cash now. 323, he can get anybody in. Remember, the top 3 Pirates all have hits. The pitch from Sykes. On the ground, will they move him to third? They will. Short to first, 1 out. 1 out. And top of the third inning, 1 out. Rennie Stennett, 1 for 1. Well, Rennie, that'll be a base hit, and that's going to drop it, and it's still 2-0 Pittsburgh. Wow, these Pirates are on fire, and Detroit is sinking. Detroit is sinking fast. They got to stop this ship, because right now the Oakland A's are coming back. They're absolutely incredible. Here's Roberto Clemente. There'll be 8 games left after today. Roberto is 1 for 1 with an RBI. The pitch to from Sykes to Clemente on the ground. Could be 6-4-3. 6-4-3, that's it. They end the inning, but the Pirates get a buffer. And the score, Pittsburgh 2, Detroit nothing. Bottom of the third inning, Rodriguez May on the floor. Aurelio Rodriguez against Bob Johnson. He'll be on the ground. Simply 4-3, 1 out. They can't get anything going. 1 single, that's it. 1 single. Bob Johnson has pitched really well today. Milt May, the catcher. It's not necessarily all strikeouts. On the ground. Oh, what a play for third, but it'll be another single on a base hit. Infield hit for Milt May. Ironically, Milt May is also a Pirate, so only Pirates are doing well today. And maybe Steve Kemp. Here's Ron LaFleur, the center fielder. Oh, this is the left field. LaFleur rips it. Will they go to third? Let's see. If they drops it, it's an error. Will he stop at third? Let's see. They will. It's an error. In left field, Al Oliver allowed it to go on. There's 1 out now. There's second and third. So Lou Whitaker can tie it. He's hitting .258, 10 homers, 54 RBI. He needs a fly ball to cut the lead in half. Johnson struck him out. 2 outs. Oh, my. And there's 2 outs. And here's Rusty Staub. Rusty now. 284, 32 homers. The pitch. High center field. This one is back. And it's a base hit. One's going to score. They're going to throw home, and they got another one. They're thrown away. Another error. And it is 2-2 now. Detroit has tied the game. A huge hit for Rusty Staub. He's 1 for 2. And Jason Thompson now. Bob Johnson, 2 outs. Staub on second. He can give Detroit the lead. They walk him. They're not going to mess with him. They're not going to. He's only walked 20 times all year. John Walkenfuss struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 4th inning. Detroit has tied this game up at 2. Top of the 4th, it's Oliver Hebner and Sanguian. And Bob Sykes. Here's Al Oliver. On the ground to first, 1 out. Oliver's the only Philadelphia Philly ever to wear number 0. Remember that. And here's Bob Sykes now against Richie Hebner. Hebner's 0 for 1. Top of the 4th inning. We're now tied at 2. Hebner, high fly ball. Will it drop? They're going to come in, and it'll be caught. 2 outs. Ron LaFleur. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Manny Sanguian. 0 for 1 today. Bob Sykes trying to get out of this inning. On the ground. 3rd, all the way across the diamond. Bottom of the 4th, 2-2. Here's Kemp, Trammell, and Rodriguez. And here's Steve Kemp. Left field. Bottom of the 4th inning. Kemp hits a hard hit to center, and it'll hit the ground. A base hit. Gene Clines. He'll throw it in, and it'll be a base hit here. Bottom of the 4th, 2 errors for the Pirates in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And they have Kemp there, who's 2 for 2 at first. Here's Alan Trammell. Not that great the last time he was up. Bob Johnson. The pitch. Trammell to left. He got out in front of that a little bit. And caught one out. Al Oliver. Nobody moves. Kemp at first. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. High fly ball to right. And there's the catch, 2 outs. Clemente in the right field. He makes sure nobody goes. And Milt May, he's a Pirate. He had that infield hit earlier. Bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. The pitch on the ground. Oh, and a base hit. It gets by. So will they go to 3rd? They're going to throw to 3rd. And he's safe. So Clines at center field. Alley, the shortstop. 1st and 3rd, bottom of the 4th inning, 2 outs. Here's Ron LaFleur. LaFleur 1 for 2 today. The pitch. LaFleur to left field. Will it hit the ground? Yes, it will. 1 run is going to score. They're going to throw it in, and it is 3-2 Detroit. Just when we were saying that they should raise the white flag, they might raise the victory flag. It's 3-2. And Lou Whitaker, 0 for 2 today. Bob Johnson, the pitch. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 5th inning. It's Detroit 3 and Pittsburgh 2. You're Pittsburgh, you're not going to back into a playoff position. The 60 Pirates are winning. 72 Pirates are winning. The Expos, what a disappointment. 95 is losing. The Indians, 84 is losing. 31 is winning. And the Blue Jays don't want to hear that. They're beating 49. Oh, that's a great series there to look at. And that's all we got. See nobody, anything else. And we go from there. Top of the 5th inning, May, Kleins, and Alley. And here's Bill May, he's 0 for 1. Top of the 5th, Pittsburgh now. That'll be on the ground. Second to first. And that is Whitaker throwing nicely to Thompson. Here's Gene Kleins, who's 0 for 1. One out, top of the 5th. The pitch, that'll be to left field. He smacked this one deep. It might go into the second deck. It is gone. It goes into the first deck, and we're tied. Gene Kleins, 376, and it is a 3-3 game. Gene Kleins hit that hard. Gene Kleins, that was huge. Watch this, 376 feet. Good night. And it barely stayed fair. 3-3, and here's Gene Alley, 1 for 1. Alley, the shortstop. Alley, this will be on the ground. All the way over, and that's going to be out number 2, sorry. I lose track of outs all the time. Dave Cash, 1 for 2 today against Sykes. And now a tied 3-3 game. Cash will go to the gap. And look at Cash go. He can run. He has wheels. Dave Cash around second, and he will stop there. A stand-up double for Dave Cash. Huge. Huge. Rennie Stennett, 2 for 2 today. A base hit. He's probably going to bring in Cash here. Sykes now. The pitch. On the ground, they won't get it. And they'll go to first. Well, the Pirates tie up the game. 3 singles. 1-0, 1-0, 1. And they have 3 runs. It's 3-3. Bottom of the 5th. Staub now. Staub, Thompson, and Walkenfuss. Here's Rusty Staub, 1 for 2 with 2 RBI. Rusty to right field, and it might hit. It will drop in front of Clemente. Clemente will not allow anybody to go to second. And Rusty Staub is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Here's Jason Thompson now. He's hitting .265, 48 home runs, 118 RBIs. Johnson, the pitch. That'll be a little bit, and what a catch! Oh my! What a catch by Richie Hebner. What a catch by third baseman Richie Hebner. He's 0 for 2 batting, but he just made up for it there. And here's Sean Walkenfuss hitting .245. Bob Johnson has 85 pitches. High, and he's going to rip that one, and it'll be a base hit. Right in front of Oliver. This time he does not have an error. And it's 2 singles. The Pirates outfield keeping anybody from scoring or getting to another base. Bottom of the 1st. Bottom of the 5th. 1 out. 2 on. Here's Steve Kemp, who's 2 for 2. 2 for 2. The pitch. Gets away, and now it's in sacrifice position. Wow. Rusty Staub in the sacrifice position, 1 out. Bob Johnson needs to get him. The pitch, high into right field. Clemente's going to be under, but he's going to make the catch. I think it's even too far. Clemente is hit. Nobody's going to score. Nobody is. That's huge. Nobody's going to score now. In the bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Here's Alan Trammell. 0 for 2. Allen on the ground. Picked up. Throw to first. They get him. Nobody scores. And the Pirates and the Tigers are stuck with 3-3 apiece. We'll go to the 6th. I'll tell you what right now, what a game. What an absolute game. You are not going to see too much of a better game than this. Roberto Clemente now against Bob Sykes. So Roberto's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Roberto. That's going to be a low roofer, and Roberto gets a single. So Roberto will get on first base. He's good. He'll steal. He's got wheels on him. 1971 Pirates looking good here. Top of the 6th, here's Al Oliver, 0 for 2. Roberto has no stolen bases all year, but he is fast. The pitch from Sykes. That's going to be a low roofer to left field. I think they're going to get it. And they are 1 out. Kemp gets it. Roberto is still on first. I think he's slowed down though. Here's Richie Ebner, 0 for 2. They got great in the beginning, great at the end, but 4 through 7 does not have a base hit. Sykes to Ebner. No! And it's ball 4. They still don't have a hit in 4 through 7, but now they're 2 on. 2 on, top of the 6th inning. Here's Manny, 0 for 2. The pitch on the ground, and they're going to get 2. Yes, they are. Bottom of the 6th inning. Wow. What a way to waste an opportunity. It's 3-3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Rodriguez May on the floor. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez. Aurelio strikes out, 1 out. One out, Milt May. Milt May is 2 for 2. High pop fly to right. And underneath, 2 outs. So it's bottom of the 6th inning, 2 outs. And Ron LaFleur, this is such a big game. Detroit and Oakland are tied. The Pirates are 2 games up on the 49 Dodgers. Johnson to LaFleur on the ground. They get it second to first, and they get him out. We go to the 7th inning, the score 3-3. You wonder about this. May Klein's in alley. Here's Milt May now for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bob Sykes only 82 pitches thrown. He's 7-11 this year. And looking good. A 4.88 ERA. It's about there today. And here's Milt May. Milt against Sykes. Milt will be on the ground. And Whitaker to first. Whitaker to Thompson. This could be a tough team if they ever got hot. This Detroit team would be really hot. And here's Gene Kleins, 265 now. 1 for 2 today. He had his 5th homer of the year. Unexpected, but it was big. High to center field. Underneath, it'll be a base hit, so he has a single. Gene Kleins. So Kleins will be on first base. With the Pirates' 9th hit, here's Gene Alley, 1 for 2. One for 2 is Gene Alley. The pitch. That'll be to right field. And what a catch. It's a line drive, 2 out. So here's Cash, 2 for 3. Dave Cash is 2 for 3. And they got Kleins at first. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Sykes is still in. The pitch. No, they're going to throw to second. Will they get him? No, they won't, and that's going to be the 16th stolen base for Gene Klein. That was very big that they did that. Kleins is down in scoring position. For Cash, 2 outs. The pitch. On the ground, base hit, and they might score to make it 4-3. They go around and they will. Dave Cash will score Gene Kleins, and Cash is 3 for 4 today. It's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Look at the scoring for Pittsburgh. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1. And now running Stennon with 2 outs. Oh, how big that was. That was absolutely huge. Lenny Stennett, here's the pitch. Base hit, and they could score another one to break the pattern. They're going to throw home. They will. He's going to throw it away. They're going to throw it away. And now it is 5-3. They break the pattern. The Pirates get a go-ahead run and a buffer run. And here's Roberto, 2 for 3. Well, this top and the bottom of the lineup is good, but 4 through 7 has 0 hits. Here's Roberto, 2 for 3. Roberto, a little chunker to center field. Roberto's going to get a base hit. They're going around, they're going home. And this one is 6-3. Roberto with a double. Well, they're going to say it's a single, and he stretched it into a 2-baser. But they're going to count it as a single. Here's Hal Oliver and Mark Fidrich. Here's the Bird. The Bird is in. He actually gave up that hit to Clemente. And Mark Fidrich, he's 4-2 this year, 4.48 ERA. So here's the Bird. The Bird comes in. Hal Oliver on the ground, could be it. Short to first, and that's it. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard. Well, here's what happens. 1960 winning, that's big. 72 Pirates are winning, that's big for them. They need to win. They're in the 7th inning. 31 is beating 49. Bad for the Blue Jays, good for the Pirates. 1984 Tigers are fading fast. They're really fading. The 93 Blue Jays beating 0-2. The 04 Red Sox, they're fighting their way. They need to win this. They're down 2-0. The Rays are losing. Philadelphia in their battle, they're up 2-0. The 38 Pirates and the 66 Orioles. Now one person has got a hit. Nobody's finished the game. 6-3 Pirates. Whitaker, Stubb, and Thompson. So here's Bob Johnson. Whitaker, and Whitaker, second and first one out. If the Pirates can hold on to win, that would be huge, and that would be disastrous for the Tigers. Here's Rusty Staub, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. That happened in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Staub and a base hit. Staub is unbelievable today. And Rusty Staub. Bottom of the 7th one out. Staub at first. Here's Thompson, Jason Thompson, looking to be the miracle man he is. High pop fly. Is it going to hit the ground? No. 2 out. John Walken plus the DH at 247. He has 30 homers and 70 RBIs. The pitch on the ground. Short will just step on second base. That's 6 unassisted. The Pirates have a 6-3 lead. So Hebner saying Ian and May. By patterns, they should be a 1-2-3 for Fidrich. He's thrown 5 pitches today, the Bird. Nope. That's going to be a base hit. And Fidrich gives up a big one to Richie Hebner. Manny Sangan. That means they're going to have to get Kleins or Alley on that one for the 3rd out. Here's a Sangan 0 for 3 today. Oh no, maybe around the horn. 5, 4, 3. And they do it, 2 outs. Top the 8, 2 outs in Milt May. 13 homers, 38 RBI. That's going to be to left field. And underneath the catch. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, Pittsburgh 6 and the Tigers 3. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Pirates 6, Detroit 3. And here's Steve Kemp, the left fielder. 2 for 3. Kemp to left field. If this goes out, it's going to be a long shot. And it is gone. Steve Kemp has hit a home run. It's now 6 to 4. Steve Kemp. What a score. That's incredible. Watch Steve Kemp, 408 feet, a new pitcher in, and it's Doc Ellis. So Doc Ellis is 10 and 13, a 3.70 ERA. I'm sure they're mixing around the bullpen a little bit more. Trammell, Rodriguez, and May. Bottom of the 8th, it's 6 to 4. Ellis. High pop fly, center field. Underneath, 1 out. So Gene Kleins gets it. Bottom of the 8th inning, 6 to 4. Here's Tim Corcoran. The pinch hitter, he's hitting 207. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. The throw to first, they get it 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, and Milt May. 2 for 3. So Milt May trying to get on base. Ellis settling down. May high center field. This one is back but not out. Spacious outfield here at Tiger Stadium. And we go to the 9th. The Tigers got one back, which could be very significant if they get a runner on base. All they need is a runner, and then they can tie it up themselves. You're at 78 Tigers, you're going downhill, and you know it. These last 9 games, you're trying to get anything going. So Gene Kleins is 2 for 3. He has a home run today. The Bird is still in. He's only had 11 pitches. This will be on the ground. Third to first, 1 out. First pitch, 2. I mean, look at the Bird. He's working quickly. The Bird has already pitched 1 2/3 innings, and he has 12 pitches. Here's Gene Alley. 1 for 3 today. Alley, that's going to be a hard hit to center field and a base hit. So Alley will get a single. The Pirates' 14th hit of the day. You know the Pirates want another one. They want a 7th one. Here's Cash, who's 3 for 4. Cash and Stennett. Fidrich with only 13 pitches. The pitch. That'll be to right field. The line drive and 2 outs. 2 outs. He's given up 3 hits. He's got, listen to this, 6 outs and 3 hits. Those are 9 action pitches and 16 total he's thrown. So Rennie Stennett is 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And they walk him. So Stennett will go. There's going to be 2 Pirates on in the top of the 9th. And here's Roberto. Roberto. Oh, this is big, isn't it? Roberto Clemente with 2 outs. The pitch. Roberto to right field. Will it hit? It's going to be over, and it is caught. 3 outs. Bottom of the 9th inning, the score. The Pirates 6 and Detroit 4. So here we go. It's going to be, as we take a look here, 3 more. Can Doc Ellis pick up the save? Does he even have a save on the year? He has 9 of them. He has 9 of them. So Ron LaFleur is 2 for 4. He has an RBI. It's LaFleur, Whitaker, and Staub. They need somebody on base before they can dream of a tie. Ellis struck out LaFleur, and that's 1 out. Doc Ellis, he gave up a huge home run in the All-Star game here in 1971, a huge one. But right now, a good out there. Here's Whitaker. When he gave up a home run, that was so ironic in his the first batter. That was Kemp, Steve Kemp, who hit that home run. I'm like, oh, he's having flashbacks. Will Whitaker is now 0 for 4. The pitch. Whitaker to right field. Clemente is under, and 2 outs. A very offensive day for Pittsburgh. 6 runs on 14 hits. They got a maligned pitching staff, a maligned defense, but they got a great offense. And Doc Ellis is 1 away, but Rusty Staub got to get on. Then Thompson, the possible MVP. The pitch. That's going to be to right field. It might be on the ground, and it will be. So it's going to second. Let's see if they'll go to third. There's no need to chance it. And now you got a possible MVP. Staub, what a day. 4 of 5 for Rusty Staub. What an incredible day for him. And Doc Ellis trying to get the final out of the game. But here's Jason Thompson 0 for 3. 48 home runs. Right now, if you're the Detroit Tigers, you don't want to be 1 back with 8 to go. You don't want to be 1 back with 8 to go. A win means you're still tied, and you know it. You need some sort of a hit here to keep it alive. A home run would send everybody into absolute insanity. Here it is. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Staub on second. The pitch to Jason Thompson from Doc Ellis. Struck him out, and that's it. The Pirates come into Detroit and win game 1 of the series. They win it 6 to 4. They had 14 hits. They gave up 12. They had 2 errors. Detroit had 1. But they had 6 runs, and they gave up 4. And they win the first game 6 to 4. They scored on and off every inning until the last. But they scored 3 in the 7th. Ironically, if they would have kept to their pattern, we'd be tied. But a big error helped. And the final is 6 to 4. So Rennie Stennett is the MVP Rennie Stennett, he went 3 for 4 with 3 singles and he walked. He had 2 RBI and he ended up scoring once himself. That was big. Only 1 left on base. His average is down 314. Cash was 3 for 5. Clemente was 3 for 5. But also when Detroit had 2 base hits and the Pirates did not let Detroit get an extra base on any of them. When they hit to the outfield, I thought that was very big also as well. For the Tigers, they had Rusty Staub, who was awesome. Kemp was awesome. LaFleur was good. But look, Whitaker hitless. Thompson, your MVP, hitless. Trammell hitless. Rodriguez hitless. Corcoran hitless. Milne had 2 hits. But for the Pirates, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 had 13 hits. 4, 5, 6, and 7 had 1 hit. One hit. And your final 6-4. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. Right now, we're going to go over all of the scores. Let's see, the 60 Pirates win. They're close to clinching. They only got 8 to go, and they're up by at least 6. The 72 Pirates win. That's huge. And they're getting close to the 08 Giants. They might be able to get past them in seeding. The Dodgers, they win. The 71 Pirates, the win that you saw. The 95 Indians lose. The 84 Tigers lose. The 67 Red Sox win, almost clinched. All right, so the 31 Yankees win. The 31 Yankees win. Remember, it's the 27 Yankees that are second place. The 49 Dodgers lose. So the Pirates now have 86 wins. They have a 3-game lead with 8 to go. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. The 04 Red Sox win. They ended up beating the Senators 5-2. The Mets of 88 win. The 02 Pirates win their 113th game by 2 in the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies lose. The Phillies lose. We got to see if the A's win. The 38 Pirates, they beat the 66 Orioles 8-6. And that was in 10 innings. The Reds, 5-3, they win. The Royals lose. The Dodgers of 1941, they win. Late, they were down 4-2. And back and forth everybody went. And the Dodgers win late. Washington, the Nationals, they win. They're storming back. The Yankees, they win. The 79 Pirates, doesn't matter. The 98 Yankees lose to the Giants. That's huge. The 70 Orioles lose 4-3. That's big. The Brewers beat the Blue Jays. Oh, that is an absolute, oh, what a mess. It was 2-2 going into the extras. Nobody could score. And that's going to hurt. The 13 Tigers lose. The 86 Mets win 6-1. That's a big score to remember. The 93 Giants lose. That's a big score to remember. The 75 Reds beat the Astros. That's another one. The 29 A's now have the division lead. The 94 and 60, they're a game up. The Angels lose. The Rockies win. The 27 Yankees win. The Blue Jays are very far behind. The 63 Dodgers are about to slam the door. The 71 Orioles lose 6-5. The 01 A's, they lose 4-2. They can't get a 1-game lead, so they're still tied. The 88 Dodgers, they lose. That's big. The 81 Dodgers, 5-1. Seattle wins. That's huge again. They lead now by 2. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look at the pennant chase. Let's see what they're doing. The Giants, that's settled. Beatles eternally. It's a 3-game lead for the Pirates. And they got the Tigers, and then the Tigers have 2013. 3-game lead with 8 to go. Looking good. The A's now above the Phillies. That's big. Big clue. The Pirates now 3 over the Giants. Oh, the Pirates, the Giants. How can you lose the Giants? And now the Pirates lead 3 up. Aaron Reed, the Orioles are only 1 up against the Indians. The Indians with a win. The Orioles with both teams with losses. Both teams with losses. World's worst gamer, the Yankees 1-1. I got to see them with the Blue Jays. I believe they're 3 ahead. Burnett baseball, they're tied with the Oakland A's. And Detroit with the loss there, but the A's can't capitalize. They're tied 8 to go. No change here, that's easy. Siro 3-2-9. The Dodgers have won 8 straight, and the Oakland A's 4 straight. But with 8 to go, they're down by 7. Oh, they play the 63 Dodgers, which means Oakland, they can win out. The Dodgers play Anaheim. If the Dodgers win one more game, they go to a tiebreaker. They lead by 7 with 8 to go. So if they lose, the thing is, if the A's win both games and the Dodgers lose, that'll be, there's 1 less. 8 games to go, lead is 7. It'll be 6 games to go, lead is 5, and they would have to sweep the Dodgers. It's there. That's the Nationals, who are now in a playoff spot right here. The Nationals in the playoffs. The Dodgers in 81, they won 1. So you can see the Nationals are up by 1. The Red Sox are winning, and the Tigers are they've lost 2 in a row. They're falling fast. They're falling fast. The Nationals in the playoff spot. The defending runners-up, only a game back. In the Mike in the Truck League, the 72 Pirates now have sole possession. The Yankees behind by 1. So the Yankees are 2 up on the LA Dodgers. So the Yankees will play the Indians after the Giants. The Dodgers will play the Giants after the Royals. And the Reds are, they're 5 back with 8 to go. I don't know. I just don't know. The Reds are going to have to play somebody at the very end. Who is it? Who's their last series? No. There's a reason why they're in. The Boston League, the Mariners. They were tied, but now they lead by 1. A win, and the Astros lost. It's just the strength of schedule. Tougher for Houston. And in the Slovak League, that's easy. They're both now at 100%. The Underdogs League, right here, the A's 1-1. And they lead the Braves by 1. And the MV League, now we have the 88 Mets. So the 88 Mets are 7 in a row. The 88 Mets have the Cubs and the Blue Jays. No, they have Tampa Bay, then the White Sox. The New York Mets have the Cubs and the Blue Jays. The Brooklyn Dodgers, of 41 of the Giants and at the 72 Pirates. And there we go right there. So Pirate Watch. Pirate Watch, the 60 Pirates are in. The 72 Pirates, oh, that's going to be tough. Especially at the very end. The second to last series will be the Dodgers and the 72 Pirates. Oh, that'll be a big one. In 2 games, that'll be huge. And then there's got to be a division series is at the very end. But that's what we have today. It's a good game. It's a good day. And glad for people who are watching. That's the pennant race there is. Have a great day. We only have 8 games left. Have a great day.